Let's chat shit.
Welcome to the Let's Chat Shit podcast. Round two. We had technical difficulties.
Stress, just pure stress.
This is the first round. This is round one.
Yeah, we're pretending.
Round one.
Yeah, that's what we've done. All right, so big news this week. Matt Hancock, Health Secretary of the UK.
I mean, what a surname.
He wanted to cocky that that thing.
Alright, so give everyone the rundown for anyone who doesn't know. For some reason, you don't know what's going on. There was a raves on the London street because this guy just got resigned. When they heard he got resigned, the tunes got louder. Everyone's throwing the drinks louder. It's a celebration.
Caught slipping.
So why did he resign? What's going on here?
His knuckles were white. He was grabbing that batty so hard. His knuckles were white on a cam. I can see it in the first screenshot that came out.
Alright, so tell us what it was. A screenshot came out.
So Matt Hancock got clocked lips in his aide in
secretary, basically.
Essentially in the back office. And he thought he wasn't getting recorded. But security man them snaked him because they sold everything to the Sun paper.
No, well, you gotta think. So this wasn't the paparazzi. This wasn't the press. This was inside the building.
His own boys.
CCTV. So the security guards or whoever's watching those cameras had to, clip that.
They were busted up.
They clipped that, and I'm thinking like, let's be a little bit conspiratorial. I'll be the conspiratorial of the people if you want to. I'm thinking to myself, if I'm security, either I can make money, send it to the Sun paper, or I can make triple money. Not only do I send a picture, not only do I send the video later, but I make sure I make some ties along the way. Yo, so Labour Party, we saying you wanna come through?
100%.
I got some juice.
And the fact that
and the squeeze,
and the fact that it was they released it staggered. It was first a screenshot. They were like, and then now let's get the video out. And I think there's a sex tape to come. There's a sex tape to come.
Money.
And if they have the sex tape, oh my.
Well, why do you think there's a sex tape coming? What do you mean?
I don't know.
Because why are they releasing it in bits and bobs? For a whole week, it was just a screenshot.
They're just drip feeding
I thought that was it. The screenshot was the max they got. And then the rest of the video, Hancock was sitting there when he saw the screenshot, knowing there's more to come.
Yo.
He panicked.
Did you see? I think he's launching an investigation into his office. He wants to know if there's more cameras and more shit's being caught.
Oh, and see what
he's panicking about something.
Oh, he must have done some madness. And Boris probably panicking because I know he was saying some madness.
Oh, he cussed him out, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, but what do you mean, like in terms of audio clips getting leaked as well now, or what?
Well, they're thinking that
everything's getting leaked.
There must be some because either he was an idiot and there's a bait CCTV camera there and he just didn't clock, or he's thinking there's like other countries might be putting bugs in the office or mics or whatever, so they're doing the investigation.
This is dumb as fuck, man. First of all, just do your things not where there's cameras. Like, do you know what I mean? I bet you can afford. Like, Taxman is paying you good money. I beg you, just get a hotel.
Did you see the
Premier Inn thing?
the way my guy was peering across the door to see if anyone was coming out.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't see that. Do you think security caught it live as well, or do you think it was like
it was a live thing straight? This was live, and they were plotting the sign as well.
They were laughing the whole time, probably watching it.
They made sure it came out during the protest as well. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Come on.
There was so much conspiracy around him as well, innit? They had Dominic Cummings coming after him. We had the Queen cussing him out.
Boris apparently called him useless on WhatsApp. Why the fuck were they all on WhatsApp?
Bro, why is so much getting leaked?
Because they don't have Telegram, fam. Why are they on WhatsApp?
They're actually snaking
How are you running the country through WhatsApp?
Bro, I beg you, Mark Zuckerberg, it was him. That's how he became a $1 trillion company.
Yeah,
congrats, by the way, to Zuckerberg. Just became $1 trillion company.
Oh, really? Oh,
it was earlier today. Yeah.
But I'm just confused. How the health secretary, the guy who's telling everyone, you can't see your grandma, you can't see your granddad, none of your family.
But grab the batty.
Grab the bombastic. So fantastic.
It was wham, to be fair. You have to allow it.
Was it wham?
It was a pancake. Nah. It was an ironing board.
It might just be the video, you might be able to see.
To be honest,
we need a side profile.
Hey, Matt was wanking over the thing. He was having a little quick fat session.
God knows what's happening, bro. Matt Hancock. R.I.P. to you, though. You can come. Is a comeback or?
No, he's resigned now.
over. He
He's
resigned.
Yeah, but he's resigned. But you know, they make comebacks, bro.
No,
Like,
I doubt it, man.
There's no
they never give up. The
reputation
politics,
is
bro.
ruined.
That tax money is
Ruined.
juice.
And did you see how Boris, at the beginning was like, oh, nah, that's his personal matters. We're not going to be talking about him resigning or anything like that.
Seriously.
And then he came back later,
Did you watch the apology?
he was like, I pushed him to get
Oh,
to
yeah.
resign.
He tried to claim it.
He tried to claim it.
I think everyone gave him so much shit for not firing him and letting him resign.
But Boris, we caught you cheating already. Boris has already been caught cheating.
To be honest, I bet Boris was like, "Listen, you can handle it. Don't resign. You can."
He gave him the tips. He gave him the tips. He's like, "This is what I did. You have to say this."
Cummings as well. The whole mandem, bro. We all cheated and we all survived it. And
Power corrupts.
stick to it. Stick to it. He said.
Fam, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. He should. He should.
I'm actually glad he went though.
Huh?
I'm glad he went. We
He
got a
was
good
dumb.
guy now. We got a good guy.
Who's the next guy?
I don't remember his name.
Sajid Javid is dead, just like he's
No,
dead.
Really?
Is he taking him up? He's taking over.
Yeah.
Is he meant to be dead?
He's dead. Another Tory retard. Like,
Swear.
he's dead too, bro.
I don't even know.
I fell for the rhetoric.
He must have been wearing a good suit.
He's just a shit.
Shiny bald head.
He's shit.
Nah, but apparently he's got a
fell.
sick resume though. He's got like Goldman Sachs.
He's meant to be
and
good. That's what I heard.
Nah.
Oxford
They're all the
thing,
same.
Oxford.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing. What he's gonna do is what Hancock did was give away all the contracts to all his financial buddies in the Canary Wharf district.
Word.
Yeah. To be fair, Matt Hancock hired his secretary as well. You know.
Oh yeah.
And we're the ones
bro,
paying her.
We're totally
And her
missing. We're
brother.
missing the whole story here.
Wait, and her brother as well.
Oh really?
And her brother.
the brother.
So her
Yo.
brother got a contract of 2.5 million from who? Matt Hancock.
Nah.
Embarrassing. I got you. Give me the money back. Give me the money back.
Oh my.
That's my
days.
money, bro. They robbed me 50%
actually
the tax
did.
man. They
Half
actually,
your
that's
bonus
my
went there.
fucking money, bro.
Yo, take that bonus back, bro.
Yeah.
Take that from the left cheek and the right cheek, bro. Two hands.
All right, let's go to
Oh
the
my
to the Olympics now. Let's swivel. Let's do a little weight lift towards the Olympics.
Have you seen the controversy?
Listen, man, them are going in everywhere. If they're going into the AIDS, they're going into the secretaries, they're going into the Olympics as well.
The Olympics.
Are they Manda?
I
don't know. Are they? That's the question.
Now, definitely not Mandem. Okay. Previously.
Obviously, I was talking about the previous. You know what I'm saying? Them ones.
Them ones.
Someone's there.
So, unless you live under a rock, Laurel Hubbard has become the first transgender athlete to compete at the games.
Allegedly.
Woo!
Ooh, New Zealand team.
On Pride Month as well. Good
Yeah,
job.
true,
Good
actually,
job.
yeah. Hey, coming out, good time.
Yeah.
Killing
Time.
it.
So now it is free reign to take over the
The women's arena.
the women's arena, and I'm all for it.
Oh, you switching up already, yeah?
Yeah, I'm all for it.
Couple technical difficulties, and then he's on it.
Nah, I'm
Teach him a
joking.
lesson.
Okay, so
Tell me the rundown. What's going on?
so what my actual
No, tell what's
views
going
are.
on. Tell what's going on.
So first, what's going on? Yeah, a transgender woman who was previously a weightlifter as a man has transitioned into a woman, mediocre as a man, really good as a woman.
Top of the class.
Yeah, top of the class, and to the Olympics.
Yeah, one of five. One of five chosen.
One of five chosen, and
Representing.
the only rules that she had to meet was to be under 5 nano. Was it
Nanomole, I believe.
nanomole of
Why do they call it
testosterone? 5 nanomole of testosterone for only 1 year. For only 1 year. So 39. So she's 40 years old. So if she really wanted to, 39 years of pumping testosterone.
40 years old as well, you know.
Yeah,
The rest, I think the average is about 22. The rest of the team. 22 is the prime. 40 is
40 is the prime.
That's watching it on TV age. 40.
Yeah,
That's sitting back in your sofa, reclined.
And this is after an injury.
Oh, really?
She got injured. Yeah, she snapped her. I think it was like her arm or something.
Swear.
Yeah, this is after an injury, but
What,
Don't matter.
Is it a conspiracy thing or?
Strong as fuck.
But so yeah, and obviously just to explain what 5 nanomole of testosterone is about 5 times the levels of a normal woman, a woman naturally has.
So, and you think testosterone gives you an advantage or something? What's going on?
Scientifically, Yes. A huge advantage, it seems, because we are in the Olympics.
No, but obviously they say that themselves. That's why they have to restrict the testosterone
Exactly.
levels.
Essentially, yeah.
And the argument obviously is more the fact that there's bone density, muscle growth, etc., etc., etc. But really, let's be honest, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't anyway. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I don't care. Take that sport and win it.
Fam, I want to see gold medal. If you don't come number one,
Embarrassing.
Yeah, true.
Little bit
That's a
embarrassing.
failure.
That's embarrassing. But obviously, there are some feminists out there
trans
saying,
exclusionary feminists, by the way,
saying
despicable.
that a woman born a woman born with a female body is losing a position to a woman born with a male body because of this innate advantage. And their example is, do you see any transgender males in
At the NBA?
in the NBA or in the top of the Olympics?
Giving Usain a run for his money.
No, you don't.
Not one. And it's
But why?
I thought they fought for equality, though. I thought men and women are the same.
well, for some reason, there seems to be some sort of advantage here.
But you said something about the fact that I can't even say her name. Laurel Hubbard, representing New Zealand, needs to reduce the testosterone to 5 nanomoles. I think 6 to 1 year beforehand.
Only 1 year beforehand.
Only 1 year.
So
not like 10 years. Not no.
No, only 1 year. That's it.
Just
that's
a quick
it.
like.
And also say that you're female. Actually, get that legally say that.
So,
you're,
for example,
okay.
if somebody called Zuby, for example, was interested, they could jump in. If he was a really good weightlifter and he was like, you know what, next year I'm dominating the women's league. I just have to reduce testosterone.
he needs to change gender.
Oh,
Is
you
that
have,
like an
you
official
have to
thing?
announce it. You have to announce it as
Is
well.
that like
online.
a change your name pay sort of thing?
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah.
Is it a legal
Easy.
thing, or do you just tweet it out?
I said
or?
it's just an illegal thing, and that's it. You can also tweet it out if you want.
Yeah.
But that's all really. And then she at that point, take all the medals.
Take all family. I need to see gold. I want to see
It
gold.
needs to be at this point.
No, but this is obviously not unique. This is something that has happened before with many different organizations, whether it's UFC or NCAA or wrestling or whatever, swimming, whatever's going on. There's always this going on. This is not nothing new. My question is, I'm just wondering, what is the actual chemical is it just testosterone, or is it some extra hormones? Is it some extra shit, or is it just testosterone?
Just testosterone. That's all the rule is. Is simply that.
Alright,
That is the only rule. 5, and they this is them reducing it. Actually, it was 10 before. That's 10 times the natural amount of a woman.
Yeah.
So that's been reduced recently.
And I also asked this because obviously, there is the clock ticks on Caster Semenya Olympics career. This is another title I thought from an article where basically someone called Caster Semenya has been, I think it's classified or recognized as a girl. I don't know how you decide these things nowadays.
She's legally recognized as a girl from birth.
From birth.
Yeah.
So no changes.
None.
No changes.
Allegedly.
All right.
And obviously, if that's the case, and then now they're saying that she can't actually compete in the Olympics because she's got too much testosterone,
Ridiculous.
naturally abnormal, whereas somebody who has had the testosterone their whole life has to just reduce it to 5 nanometers, and they can do that engineering it, you know what I mean?
What,
Whereas-
just because this new rule?
I don't even know if it's... I think it's because of Tokyo's rule, yeah. And also, Caster Semenya is saying, because I'm naturally a woman, I shouldn't have to, reduce my testosterone, even if I'm abnormally got extra testosterone. I'm
Because
just...
people are born genetically fast,
Yeah.
genetically strong,
It's
genetically, and if that's not, if they're born, and the idea should be female born,
But that's what I'm saying. So if Laurel Hubbard can bring her testosterone lower than Caster Semenya and come in, this is we're playing a couple of blurred lines now, isn't it?
Oh no, but that's completely two different things. Because really, if you say naturally born as a female from the get go,
Yeah, but
that's what the rule should be.
But that's what I'm saying. So let's say, you have a child, and it's you can't. It's questionable. If you're trying to figure out if it's a boy or girl, or if it's somewhere
Questionable.
Yeah, if it's because there are so many different
the doctor makes a choice right then and there.
Yeah, exactly. The doctor decides they try to
Because
give you a
usually
classification
when
or
it comes-
something.
Because when it comes to intersex, usually it's quite obvious which side you're going to be
Yeah,
on.
because your genitals or something it looks different or whatever, but they have to look at underlying like chromosome, the SRY gene, like what's actually happening. They're trying to figure it out so they can classify you, so they can say you got a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
But now, you know,
Gender reveal.
I guess the gender reveals are getting a bit blurry.
Burned
So
down the forest.
if for example you notice, you know, like and also there are some scientists that are saying like if it's like a 50-50 thing, you can't figure it out, just say it's a girl because they're more likely to, I don't know, biologically to, you know, grow healthier that way for some weird reason. I can't remember why.
Okay.
But either way, what I'm curious is if somebody gets classified as a girl at the beginning, but then actually it was like wrong classification, but it was actually a male or whatever because they've grown out all these different, like, you know, penises or whatnot.
So confusing with classification shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Then do they still do they go to the female Olympics, or like do they go to the male Olympics now? When do they switch? Like, it's so confusing.
They've already said it's if legally recognized. So it's really about what the law says at the time when you're born, and I think because it's the fact that what you were trying to avoid here is a situation where someone's had 39 years or so of testosterone, bone density,
and then switch up real quick.
And then switch up. And the thing is, a lot of the transgender, essentially LGBTQ movement, is basically saying we think this is completely fine. We think this, and if you don't think that, you're transphobic, even though we still believe you are a woman. We just believe that you've had an inherent advantage over these other women, which is unfair. And so
because it's a sporting event.
I want to have a situation where Laurel Hubbard gets gold, and I want another situation where another transgender woman comes in and takes all the fucking medals
And keeps
and then I want to then see these same people calling me transphobic, or everyone around transphobic for saying this, talk then. Because now you see every female-bodied woman has no longer can compete anymore in sports.
So basically, what's gonna happen then? If this is allowed, that if anyone like Zuby can just switch it up, you know what I mean? Even because I'm saying there's some people that look at the game, the system. I'm not saying like Laurel Hubbard is, I don't even care. But let's just say
if it exists, it will be used
because it's about incentive structures, isn't it? It's about incentive structures.
If there's money there, if there's
money in the game,
made,
there's fame, there's everything. You know what I mean?
I would
success.
I would do it too. If only I could weightlift like that. I would do it.
You know what I mean? So all the everyone can just think, okay, cool. So I just have to reduce my testosterone to 5 nanomoles, and then it's gonna be everyone's gonna be a transgender woman, number 1 to number 10. number 1 to number 20. Do you know what I mean? All the women, I beg you, make a new Olympics for women biology that doesn't have any 5 minutes. I don't know what to do, bro.
I want to see an Olympics.
Next
I want to see Olympics of just when it becomes just transgender women and men. Cool. Then we'll talk.
To be honest, I think it might be more fun that way. Let's be honest. Like,
shit will be getting running.
It'll be more fun. It'll be more fun.
All right, let's move on to the. My boy Mo Farah didn't make it. Didn't make it. But you know what? We celebrating. This is what you get for supporting England this entire time, for running for England. If you did Somalia, you'd still be in it, bro. You'd still be in it.
Do you think? I don't know. It's good
Nah, do you know what? He got a bit comfy. You know what I mean? Too much money.
Yeah.
Too much fame.
Yeah. Adverts.
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
McGregor.
Yeah. Too much money. When you got money, just sit down, bro. You've done your bit. You've done your bit.
No, but look at Ronaldo though. This guy's a machine.
Yeah, true.
He was in it for the right reasons. But yeah, shout out to Mo Farah though. Regardless, you went for it. You didn't make it, but you went for it. Shout out to you. Just go to compete with the women, innit?
Oh, John McAfee suicided a la Epstein.
Oh,
a la Epstein.
Oh, controversial. What do we think though?
What's the story?
So, the story is, John McAfee, he's committed a lot of fraud by literally saying to the US government, "I'm not gonna pay no taxes," and he got caught slipping in Spain.
Yeah, and he's a wealthy person. You know, his McAfee industry did well. He sold it off, and
isn't he like a billionaire?
Nah,
honestly,
don't think a billionaire. No.
He had a lot of money. You know, he started in NASA. He's a 2-time presidential candidate.
Wow.
He had his own company.
Yeah, he was rich as fuck.
Drug manufacturing.
Multiple hundreds of millions, I can say that. Plus the crypto, obviously. Yeah,
he made dirt amount of money. And so they caught him in Spain. And and Spain's really good at extraditing US, let's say, fraudulent people or any sort of criminal, US criminal, straight to the US. So while he was in the process of being extradited, he was in prison and he was tweeting out things like, "Oh, if I am currently happy, if I end up committing suicide, it wasn't me. I'm not depressed. It was like the food here is great. The people are treating me nice. If I die."
Epstein.
Epstein literally tweeted this.
out there.
I'm not committing suicide. It wasn't me.
He goes, "I am not committing suicide. It was not me." And he tweeted this multiple times.
He got a tattoo of whacked on his fucking arm.
He literally whacked. He knew it was coming.
Really? Recently?
Bro, he got a tattoo on the right arm called whacked. And then they made a cryptocurrency called whacked.
That's how much he knew. 100%. These guys are about to take me out.
He even said they quoted, like, he said, "Oh, there's been messages. They're doing subliminal messages towards me. We are coming to kill you."
Yeah,
he could have just been crazy, you know.
And apparently he's committed suicide now. he hanged himself sadly.
R.I.P.
He hanged himself sadly because obviously some people are saying because of his depression, most likely.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard he got some people killed or some shit as well.
Apparently he didn't like the food.
Possibly killed his neighbor.
Yeah, I don't know. He probably snaked some people as well. Don't get me twisted.
He's done a lot, to be honest.
But when you're crazy, flamboyant, you know, like complete anarchist like him, you know, I ain't paying no taxes, come for me. They're gonna come for you, bro.
The US don't fuck about. They're Russia, just like Russia. They will come and get you.
The sound effects was lit on that one. I ain't gonna lie.
They will come and get you. That you've got no chance against the US government,
bro.
And
don't fuck with the government's taxes.
What
bro.
do we think? Like, I'm shocked the fact he tweeted that stuff out and they actually took him out. That's brave.
That is true. Yeah,
they don't give a fuck out here. They don't give a fuck what you tweeted.
Spanish government snaked him though. They just
he
sent
shouldn't have gone back there.
Why did he go to Spanish
He
government?
fucked up a bit. He got a bit brave.
He got
too brave. You know, he was like, "Listen, I got the Monero. I'll send the transaction. They can't clock it."
He thought, "I'll pay off this guy, pay off that guy." Well, the US Army, they pay off everybody.
Bruh,
the US guys, they
I bet China even helped. They were like, "Yo, look, we know where he is."
And now they're all divvying up the assets.
The gas.
Divide the text.
They're like, "I'm taking Bitcoin. You can have the Monero."
I want his head as well, but bring me the head. That's peak, fam. So what? They said he hung himself?
Yeah, apparently.
Like Epstein.
Word on the street, hung himself. We don't know how
so
or what with, but he hung himself.
It must have been with a rope, innit? Yeah.
Shoelace.
With a shoelace.
Definitely could have been.
Ooh, all right. Let's move on to
R.I.P. John McAfee, though. Real quick.
R.I.P. to
Will
my
be
nigga.
missed.
Fam, he loved the black women as well, fam. He represented, you know what I mean? He represented.
He was taking one of the sisters, yeah.
Trust me, multiple
off.
sisters, multiple. Obviously, up until the latest one, he had his wife was black. Yeah, shout out to him, fam. Killing it.
Right.
Okay. Crowder versus Ethan Cline. You guys hear about this?
Yeah, go on. I think you know the story here. I can do some ad-libbing. Go on.
Some ad-libbing. What about you, Dovey? Have you heard about this?
I haven't actually heard that much about this.
Yeah, you were lying because you had a technical difficulty.
I may have heard about it 20 minutes ago, but
no, but he meant previously.
Previous to today.
I was just joking.
Don't worry, I'll cut that out for you, Matt.
No, we don't cut anything here.
Fresh.
So Crowder is a conservative commentator, pundit, political commentator.
Pundit. That's the word I was looking for.
And Ethan Cline is what you could say is maybe a left-wing-ish comedian.
Yeah, he just started off as satire, complete satire. I loved it, man.
420.
And what they do,
so funny.
he's funny, yeah.
Fake Nation.
Fake Nation. So he has a podcast. On his podcast, he was saying anyone who clearly can't think for themselves or doesn't understand anything about medicine or whatever, go into the CDC website relating to COVID and just fucking read that. You don't even have to think, bro. And so Crowder heard this and ran with it and was like, "Oh, look at Ethan. He's telling his viewers that they don't even need to think for themselves. They just follow the CDC blindly. We advocate for thinking for yourself, reading things for yourself, you know, and coming to your own conclusions and blah, blah, blah." Obviously, we all know that, or I personally believe that's a bit, he's just taken it a little bit too far.
He's
because
twisted it a bit.
He's twisted it a bit because we know he's talking about people who clearly can't think for themselves. The YouTube guys.
The apes.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them out there.
The YouTube conspiracy guys
Yeah.
who out here looking at YouTube videos that about 3 minutes with like
The Illuminati's real though.
headlines going like this, and they're like, oh guys, this that. So he's talking about those guys genuinely.
I love those guys.
We know a few. We know a few.
And if you know about Crowder, he does. He's known for the change my mind.
Yeah, sick.
Campuses. Yeah.
Yeah. So he goes to the university campus. He has a banner about like obviously. Abortion is bad, or
Abortion is murder.
yeah, or Trump is good, and then he debates these college students, and usually he destroys them.
Yeah, 'cause he's got the facts, bro. He
so
brings the facts.
So when I heard about this, I was thinking if so obviously, 'cause, I forgot to say Crowder decided to say to Ethan Cline, let's do a debate about this. And I'm thinking there's no way Ethan Cline, who's just a comedian, is going to accept this because he's going to get destroyed. But to my surprise, he did accept. And so I'm out here thinking, what? I'm going to see someone get destroyed. Let me jump in on this debate. And
The Trojan horse.
listen, this took a massive turn. So what happened was Ethan Cline, as soon as the debate was ready to start, he switched his camera and in came this guy called, it was like a tag team.
Really?
You know, like WWE, he just tagged my guy in. And it was this guy called Sam Seder that came through. And to give you background on who Sam Seder is, he's a left-wing political commentator who's quite well known, really good at debating actually, and said that Crowder has been ducking debates with him for a very long time.
They've been trying to set it up for a bit.
2 times they were actually gonna debate because they were gonna meet in Politicon, and another time
Maybe he was just playing hard to get, bruh.
But he was going until he found out Sam Seder was on the thing, and then he
really?
dropped out.
Ooh.
2 times.
So what happened when Sam Seder came on the video, fam? Because I actually haven't watched that part.
Okay, so as soon as obviously
I want to know the facial expression.
as soon as Sam Seder came on,
Was there a reaction? Was there instant reaction?
no, it's quite embarrassing because Crowder immediately was like, "Oh, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew
Oh,
this was
really?
And the reason he knew it was gonna happen was because
Probably got some clues.
he's been watching Sam Seder's live streams,
Oh.
yeah, and basically seeing, oh, is this guy gonna try come on?
Yeah.
Because he heard rumblings that Ethan Cline was gonna do this switch. So this is how shook he was. He was watching, and the only way they were able to do this switch, yeah, was Sam Seder pre-recorded a live stream and started to just air that.
Really?
So that's when
they can
Ethan
switch.
accepted, and he got switched on, and Crowder was like basically ducking the whole time. He was like, "Nah, I'm not. This is not who I decided is gonna debate."
He should have just gone for it, bro.
Yeah.
He should have
Oh,
gone for
it
it,
didn't
bro.
happen in the end.
No, it didn't. He was like, he
What?
was just like,
Nah,
"Nah,
come
I'm
on,
not
man.
gonna do this." Da, da, da.
And he's not prepared. That's probably what it was. He hasn't got his paper.
He thought it was going to be easy.
He thought Ethan's gonna be
easy. And the way he was like, "Oh, I'm not doing it." He goes, so he says to Sam Seder, "The only reason I don't debate you is because you've got 1/10 of my viewership."
Clout chaser.
And you know what Sam Seder said immediately? Do those college students have subscribers?
Oh.
So it kind of showed
He should
that.
have gone for it, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It showed that Crowder, who was the political, it kind of showed him to be a bit of a pussy,
Definitely.
and that he only goes for people that are much easier to debate.
Younger, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
unprepared people who are just still thinking through their ideas. You know what I mean?
Easy to provoke as well. You get the clickbait.
So
You get the
easy as
clickbait.
well. But you know what, fam? Normally, he seems quite like a fair person on those Change My Mind. If he just went for that act, he went. You know, he should have just gone like, okay, Sam, say that. You know what? We should do it. We should have a conversation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
However, let's just actually set up. Now that you got the Trojan horse, congratulations, you won.
Yeah.
You got the haha moment.
Yeah.
Let's set up a real one. If he did that, he would have won.
Oh, so much respect.
He would've-
So
fam,
much
'cause
respect.
I love both. I love Ethan Cline and I love Cline. I love
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
on YouTube, fam. I'm a YouTube
Yeah.
star. You get me? But fam, now they fucked me up,
It
man.
was
I
embarrassing.
gotta pick someone. Who do I pick?
I picked Ethan on that one because after all those years of
Whoa.
cussing out those college students, this one guy came along and he panicked. Embarrassing. So if you guys also go watch those Crowder Change My Mind.
I'm actually gonna watch it. You know.
The Change My Minds are actually quite good.
They are
'cause
decent.
They make you think of a lot of things that you don't see from these conservative pundits often because you're mostly around left wing.
Yeah, also Crowder, he set up bare people on YouTube as well in general. Like now everyone's doing the set up the table, put a tablecloth, you know what I mean? And not bare people getting famous doing
I saw
it.
a vegan one. Oh, I forgot
Swear.
what the channel was called. Yeah, it was a vegan guy that used to go around and do exactly the same thing, but for,
Oh, really?
to debate people about veganism.
Oh shit, maybe.
He was pretty decent, to be fair. Even
Fuck the vegans. Fuck you, vegans. Nah, I'm joking. We got a vegan here, so you can't cancel me.
No, fuck the vegans though. They're bare annoying.
Very jarring. Okay, let's move on
shout
to
to the
the
vegans. Shout to the vegans.
to the Redneck
You smart, you
rave
smart.
in Kentucky.
Ooh, I wanted to be
This was
there.
the maddest rave of
Bruh.
2021.
Really?
Where the tickets
I
at?
haven't
Where the
seen this
tickets
one.
at? Oh my days.
The maddest rave
Better
of
than the London
2021.
one.
Kentucky.
Bro, we're talking about Kentucky out here. We're talking
Nah.
about America.
America,
We're talking
Kentucky.
about guns. We're talking about everything. Let's
What
go.
was the like? How
Fam.
many people?
Monsieur, you take this one away.
As far as I'm aware, yeah, it was like 20,000 people or something like this.
20,000?
Just running up to the streets. They planned it as well. There was like, flyers, graphics,
It's like
everything.
Area 51.
It's like that, yeah. But not only that, obviously, these guys are ready. They came redneck full. Everyone was like, let's do this. COVID, the potentials, everyone coming out. Just like London, everyone's coming out hard. But America's always 10 times harder. Let's not pretend it's always 10 times. Bam. They said the security guards who were trying to keep a little bit of semblance of civility around the place. First person, first person like coming in.
Numero uno.
Drugs, everything, guns, illegal, everything. Bam.
Really?
It was just a
Apparently,
madness.
48 people got charged, and it was so crazy. They had dirt fucking like cars, and they were ramming into each other so much so that one guy got impaled by a log.
What?
Impaled because the log went through the car and through him. Another woman got choked in a fight over a blanket.
Flamethrowers.
Another woman
Flamethrowers.
she got choked out
The fight over
over a fucking blanket. Another man got his throat slit
Oh,
because he was
that's
talking
actually
too much shit. It was one of the most violent raves.
Bro,
Like
there was
it's
a woman
ridiculous.
holding a sign saying, "Take a shot of my breast milk."
Oh, would you do it though?
No way.
I don't think I could.
not vegan.
£50.
It's not vegan.
I might
It's
actually
not
do
vegan. It's not
£50.
vegan.
It could be healthy for you, you never know.
Nah, I'm joking.
Can't knock it till you try it.
Fam, look at that. Oh my, it's actually insane. I'll actually throw up some pictures of this. This is insane.
This actually looks sick. I didn't see
Bro,
any of this.
bro. I'm
How-
gonna throw some pictures.
Would you guys? But I think bare AIDS just came through that rave.
AIDS.
Yeah, these guys look like they all got HIV.
Bro, this is insane.
Oh, it actually
Yeah,
does look sick. Yeah,
I would have loved to go, fam. I'm not a redneck yet, but I might dress up
Yeah.
dress up in it. Just paint me white. I'm dead.
Oh, even the light show. No, it actually
Listen,
looks sick.
you wouldn't have survived even 2 seconds into this rave.
Nah,
They would have
listen.
licked you
Oh,
off.
true.
They would have
Bro,
smelled
you're
the
black.
They
I will
would
wear a
have smelled the
shirt.
blackness. They would have smelled the blackness from a mile away.
I'm gonna wear a shirt saying "White Lives Matter." It's
Is
calm.
there a Negro around here? Hey, Bobby, can you smell a Negro?
No, man. Listen, as I'll just say, I love the Constitution. It's all good. It
Nah,
you're dead out there, bro.
You
You're dead.
dead so
I'm
quick.
sorry.
would have been lit though. It would have been lit though.
Okay, let's move on to the.
That was London protest is next. Yeah, we're talking
Yeah,
about London protest.
there was a London version.
Oh, what the London protest?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
London protest, London rave. You call it whatever you want. innit?
Well, I wanted to go to that, and I was sad because I was just too mangled the day before.
Oh,
So
really?
I couldn't go. But it looked sick. That was one
Yeah,
of the
the
maddest
Instagram
raves.
stories popped.
That-
I'm not gonna
how many
lie.
were 20,000? Should we just say 20,000
Yeah,
everywhere?
we'll throw that out there. Let's spread some.
Easy.
Everywhere,
spread some
20,000. Fuck the statistics.
This
There's 20,000 people.
It's a let's chat
30,000,
shit fucking podcast. If you believe one statistics we've said
Yeah,
today,
no. It's
you
all
dumb.
chatting shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Google that shit.
You can
Google
see
that
me
shit.
struggling. I can barely see without these glasses.
Bro,
like.
Google that shit. Don't come for me. Google that shit.
Yeah, no. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Everything is hypothetical.
I am not a financial investor.
I'm not a financial advisor.
That's it.
Bro, fam, those videos kill me, man. It's like, listen, buy Bitcoin now. I am not a financial advisor.
So your kidney for GameStop.
I am
I'm
not.
not a financial advisor. So your mum in the house.
Oh my days. Oh
Give me the download then. So this is like a stationary rave. Or
Yeah. Well,
No. London, it was just
they're
basically
walking.
protests.
They're moving through.
Yeah, they're moving. It's like a van,
Music
music.
playing,
Everyone's moving
alcohol,
about. Bro,
drugs.
one thing, she
Kai-
had her tits out completely. She just put stickers on top of the nipples, and that's it.
Oh,
fam.
okay, yeah.
That's
yeah.
the game
They
plan.
do that at all festivals.
They do that a lot, yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. This was supposed to be a protest.
Nah, it wasn't really. The
Rave.
protest was a rave.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think, you know what? Fuck it, boys. Do this every week.
Fam, honestly,
Yeah, bro.
no, not every week. Like, let's do
Charge
it every
as well.
other week or something like that. Fam, you gotta leave the liver like a couple.
Not for you. You don't have to go.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
just if you're not strong
keep on
enough.
a rolling basis. Keep
Yeah,
on
to
a
be
rolling
honest, keep it
basis.
on a rolling basis, fam.
Take some tickets as well.
Celebrate.
Make some money.
Celebrate. Especially if the sex tape of a Hancock's coming out, you know what I mean? Like, let's celebrate something else. What's next? Oh yeah, fam. Speaking of crypto, the UK financial regulators has banned world's largest crypto exchange, aka Binance, from UK retail investors.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be fair.
The UK, they're snaking us.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
freedom.
Yeah. Only us as
What's
well.
going on? No freedom.
No, it's because they weren't following the rules. They need to follow the rules to play the game.
Bro,
Follow the
people
rules,
couldn't
man.
withdraw
Follow
their
the
they couldn't withdraw their
rules. I work
stuff.
for a bank. Follow
really?
the rules.
Fam, they were stuck in Binance. You couldn't withdraw their
I've
stuff.
got some shit in Binance. Yeah. But no, I'm sure I can still use it.
No, there's a roundabout way. I'll let you know.
Yeah,
There's
okay,
a
calm,
roundabout
calm,
way, fam.
yeah.
That's
It's not even that deep. Basically, if you have a I don't know, Revolut account, any European account, you just have to do a SEPA transfer to Euro and then
Oh,
Euro
really?
to bank.
Yeah.
It's not that long,
okay.
innit? But
Sounds long, I'm not
still, that's annoying. Disrespect from the UK. Disrespect.
And I've been if we're moving from the crypto stuff, I've been trying to go on holiday. That's my move, and I'm trying to see how am I gonna do it. I'm trying to finesse vaccines.
Yeah, Ed, I'll take 3 jabs.
Give me 4 jabs. Give me 4 jabs.
Do a vaccine passport? What?
I'm just trying to get my way onto a holiday, and now we're hearing that countries are banning flights from the UK.
Oof.
What?
The list is racking up, I'm telling you.
Really?
I'm saying we gotta start swimming out of the UK, not back in. Like people swimming in, we gotta swim out.
No, they're banning.
Yeah, we're banned from leaving.
We're banned from leaving.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta swim out. Like,
Oh, swim there. Yeah, swim.
you gotta swim the channel. You know what I
Aye.
mean? Gotta jump out, bro. It's
yeah.
the only way.
Boris fucked up with that Indian variant, man. He
nah.
fucked
No,
up,
no,
man.
fam. There's weed strains out here.
Sorry. Delta variant.
yeah.
We're not trying to be racist now, apparently.
Yeah, come on. Don't put the name on.
I like Trump when he was all like, "It's a child,
The Chinese virus.
the Chinese virus."
Oh my
Stuck
god.
it on them though. He did stick it on them.
It would, nah, but then obviously the whole Asian hate came through hard, so
Yeah,
we had to back out, call it Delta
yeah.
now. So
Yeah, exactly.
what's the
But,
next one? Theta
They-
variant.
Wait, they didn't do that for the UK variant. They were
Nah,
loving
yeah,
that.
all the Europeans jumped on that one, didn't they?
were
Fam,
quick.
calm, bro. Listen. If you're not known, yeah, white people can get cussed. It's all good.
I forgot. Yeah.
That's the
fine, guys.
narrative.
We can't be racist.
White, okay. There's a green tick next to the white man.
We're under attack, you know.
Fam, it's actually so peak.
But
Like,
yeah. So yeah, basically the story is a lot of countries are now putting us on lists. So we got Germany, Hong Kong. They're all banning us. None of them want us anymore. They're all realizing we're fucked.
Oh,
We're out
my
here
God.
stressing, and our government's faking that we're okay at the moment. And if you don't know, we're still planning to come out of lockdown on July the 19th, and the numbers are still rising.
fam, bro. NHS staff saying.
Oh, apparently
Coming
though,
up.
I thought it was. They said that it will rise for the next 2 weeks, and then that will be the peak, and that's when we're gonna start dropping.
Oh, they're chatting
That's
shit.
what- that's what I
they're
heard.
chatting shit.
Bro, that chart's going up.
Every day it's larger, every single day, and yet they're still like, oh, we just have to live with it. At this point, we just got to live with it.
And I do believe that.
I think
because
so
the
as
hospital
well.
admissions
It's been
are
too long.
low.
It's been too
The
long.
yeah.
You don't know because they got that ban. They say if you got COVID, don't come to the hospital. G.
Stay home, bro. Stay home.
Stay home, die at home, please.
Listen, if you haven't taken the vaccine yet, at least the first dose, it's on you, G.
Whoa, yeah, but we got someone in the room.
What do you mean? I've taken the vaccine.
You taking the vaccine?
Nope.
That's
You're
on
at
you
risk.
then. If you die, that's up to you. Ain't my fault.
Even if you've taken one, you're at risk. You have to have taken two, and it will still affect you, but you won't go to hospital.
Listen, I'm definitely not affected. I ain't gonna lie. I'm good.
Good luck.
I could listen. I'll
let
let
the
you
guinea
fuck.
pigs- I'll
Open
let
the thing up. Open it
I'll
up.
let the guinea pigs run, fam. Do your thing.
No, I'm stressed.
What's next? I think
Top
Oh.
secret UK Ministry of Defence papers.
Honestly,
They left that at a bus stop.
honestly, it's actually a joke at this point. Our government is fucking up every corner that they can. They're fucking up. Honestly, so basically, in Kent, yeah, random person, they're on their way to work. They're like, it's another day, another Monday. Gonna have to get the bus. Have to get the bus to work. It's a crowded ass bus with the COVID. Yeah. Oh, what's that pile of soggy papers over there? Top secret. Top secret.
Classified.
They must have thought it was a joke.
What, did you get a chance to read the papers by any chance?
Yeah. So I know some of the content. So
Give us the content.
So us as the UK, we're kind of lucky, you know. So they weren't too bad, most of them. We had stuff like, you know. So recently, did you see the whole HMS Defender? Its trip through Crimean waters and
trying to piss off the Russians.
Yeah, and Russians saying that they fired some shots, dropped some bombs here and there.
Warning shots, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, basically.
So wait, what was this? This is some the UK boat or what?
Oh yeah, so the HMS Defender, it's like
HMS Defender.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
calm. I got it now.
high-tech warship, and we've decided recently we're going to show some support for Ukraine.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to back our boys. We're going to show Russia we're not scared. So basically, one of the papers, or some of the papers at least in these documents, suggested the multiple routes we could take and the pros and cons.
Yeah.
So there was one very safe, nice little route through the waters.
We said nah.
And we're like, nah, Russia, they're going to take the piss.
Yeah.
They're going to say we're scared.
Yeah, it's
We
true,
can't
though.
have that.
Go through the red zone.
So exactly, that's what we did. We drew another line. Straight through their waters.
Bro, it's a drawing the line war basically. Fam.
It was.
He actually is drawing the line war.
And
fam.
you know the UK tried to claim that it wasn't there was nothing that happened. They were just doing military. Russia was doing military exercises. It wasn't even like.
Bro,
Russia
no.
That was a warning, my guy.
Fam, no. I actually heard the clip that of the Russian talking to the HMS Defender. They were saying, "Listen, if you don't back up, we're gonna shoot."
Really?
And then they had to start putting on the like defense systems, get ready, armor, everything,
Yeah.
and then.
Apparently fired some shots.
So yeah,
But yeah, so we were prepared for this. We knew that they were going to react, and that warship actually was armed to the teeth, ready just in case something happened.
And how embarrassing is the fact they left the papers on the street? Why is it even printed anyway?
So the color of the papers was pink, and that's important because it means they're not allowed to leave the Ministry of Defense if they're pink.
wait, not to leave the building.
They're not physically allowed to leave the building.
Maybe that was a purposeful leak right there.
I think it was a work from home situation. My guy was like, I need to get this done, but I also can't get to the office. He's coming with me.
Bro, imagine, he's probably sitting there. I open up BBC News.
Do we know who it was?
And he see the,
Kind of. They're not. They know who it was.
Yeah.
But they're not
Oh.
releasing the
like,
name.
imagine you just see, found military papers on bus stop, and that's your bus stop, and you're just sitting there thinking, what? I'm fucked up.
So-
would you go to jail if you like released it yourself?
Purposely, yeah.
Purposely,
Yeah.
it's
It's a war. I
treason.
think it's it's
Treason.
Yeah,
treason.
Even if you're not from the country.
You
You
can't
spy,
work.
that's espionage.
Espionage.
You can't work.
No
for
matter
them.
what, you get fucked.
Yeah,
You can't work for them otherwise. You
yeah.
have to have a British passport to work
But
for them.
Stuff.
Luckily, this guy did self-report after realizing he lost it, and we have apparently notified our allies. You know, we fucked up.
We
But
fucked up.
I think one
We
of
got
the
the pictures of the ass all over the
one of the most crucial things that was found in that document was apparently we might send and keep military presence in Afghanistan once every other country pulls out.
For what? For bands or?
I don't know. And we've been against this whole time. There's been-
For the British Museum, the History Museum. We love to lick that shit.
we do.
Bro,
No,
bro.
we paid the Ottomans. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's
Yeah.
it, boys.
I think that's the end of the Let's Chat Shit podcast. Make sure you tune into our highlights. We
Thank
got
you,
a
thank
highlights
you.
channel, so you need to look there if you want a quick clip. Masood likes the
editing.
quick clips.
It's gonna be a bit
Yeah.
clickbait.
It will be all clickbait
Why,
entirely.
you want me to clickbait the thing as well, yeah?
Yeah, we need to. we need
Clickbait.
to.
Put some titties on the
On the
Oh
Hancock.
yeah, the Matt Hancock picture, the butt squeeze.
We need the butt squeeze.
Let's do
though.
the facial expressions.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in this
Yeah,
week.
thank you, boys.
We'll catch you soon.
Shop.